says a few things that we've already read in the earlier chapter. But God, it says so much more. It adds to what's been said before. And God, in some ways, it's not easy to track. We have to slow down and read it carefully to understand what you're saying. So God, as we try to do that today, would you go with us? In Christ's name, amen. Questions arise, don't they? And sometimes the answers come, and sometimes the answers are right, sometimes they're wrong. Sometimes we don't like them, sometimes we do. Sometimes answers are no or yes. Solomon is asking a question here. What gain has a worker from his toil? He's asked that question before, all the way back in chapter 1. Vanity of vanities, says the preacher. Vanity of vanities, all is vanity. What does a man gain by all the toil which he does under the sun? He goes on in verse 13 of chapter 1 and says, I applied my heart to seek wisdom and search out wisdom for all that is done under heaven. It's an unhappy business that God has given to the children of man to be busy with. You feel that way sometimes? Chapter 2, verse 21. Because sometimes a person who has toiled with wisdom and knowledge and skill must leave everything to be enjoyed by someone who did not toil for it. This also is vanity and a great evil. We started out looking at Solomon, and Solomon sets out to try to find worldly pleasure. And he finds out that all the work that he does has just left him empty. It hasn't done what he thought it would do. He hasn't been able to find what he had hoped to find. But now, as he's gone on, he asks that same question again. What gain has a worker from his toil? But he gives a different answer. Look at verse 12. I perceive that there is nothing better for them than to be joyful and to do good as long as they live. Also, everyone should eat and drink and take pleasure in all his toil. This is God's gift to man. God's gift to man. What? The toil? Yeah. Yeah, we spoke about this before. Adam was put in the garden to take care of it. But what else with the toil? To do good, to be joyful, to enjoy what comes out of the toil, to enjoy what can be brought into the toil by God. Some people like their jobs. Some people just love their jobs, and that's great. I would say that's probably not the majority. The majority probably are okay. You know, they go through a job and they're okay. And then there are those people that just hate to get up in the morning and hate to go to work. Well, we have to do that, don't we? We don't have a lot of choice if we want to eat. And if we want a place over our head, we have to do some work. And so how do we look at toil? How do we look at the job? Do we look at it as just a job, or do we look at it as what it brings and what the outcome is? Outlook on work can change quite a bit if we think about what comes out of it. And even more so if we remember that God wants us to put something into it. So if if nothing else, we work for the joy of the weekend. Of course, some weekends are different than others. Some people have a weekend in the middle of the week and some at the end or whatever. And some people start their week on Sunday like me. But what does it come out? What comes out? The things that we enjoy. Sitting down with family for dinner. Buying that new toy for a grandchild or a child. Those things come out of work. Come out of getting paid for something that we do. But the piece that we often miss is what we're supposed to take into the job. We're supposed to take Jesus into where we go. We're to be his witness wherever we are. Somehow, some way. And I realize that in the country we live in today compared to the country we lived in before, you're not always supposed to do that. You can get in trouble for handing out a tract or saying something. But nobody can do anything about conversation. When conversation happens, spiritual things can come up. And so even when we're told not to take Jesus into the workplace, if we have a conversation, who can stop conversations? People have questions about spirituality. If we listen to them, then we can talk about our Savior. Backing up a bit, I'm kind of looking at the scripture a little bit out of order. I have seen the business that God has given the children of man to be busy with. And then here's this verse. I don't know about you, but it just seems to pop off the page. He has made everything beautiful in its time. What's he talking about? Is he talking about work? Is he talking about toil? He's made everything beautiful in its time. Brenda and I went to the trash dump yesterday. I mean, come on, God. There's no beauty at the trash dump. You know? I mean, it's just not. It stinks. If you go there in the last part of the week, it's overflowing. So you try to go there the first part of the week when they've dumped all the dumpsters and they're not clean, but they're empty. So, God, where's the beauty in that? I mean, come on. You know where the beauty is? It's on the golf cart with the trash behind me and my wife beside me. That's where the beauty is. It's date night. I'm not lying. That's what she calls it. We're going on date night. And after dinner, we load up the back of the golf cart and we take the trash to the dump. The dump's not pretty and it stinks. But the beauty is still at the dump because there's us at the dump. And there's a relationship there that's beautiful. Everything is beautiful in its time. It's really a mixed signal there. God is telling us several things in one sentence, that most things do have some beauty in them if we look for it. But everything happens at the proper time, and that makes it beautiful. Everything happens at the proper time. I don't usually do this, but if we back up to the beginning of chapter 3, we looked at this last week. For everything there is a season and a time for every matter under heaven. And then it begins to list a time to be born, a time to die. I'm not going to read them all. A time to weep, a time to laugh, a time to to love, a time to hate. All these things, as we keep reading, it says, He has made everything beautiful in its time. So what we're doing is reflecting back to the first part of this chapter. And what God is saying is that based on these things that I've told you in chapter 2, in verse 2 through 8, there's beauty in those things at their time, when they're supposed to be, when God has called them to happen, then there's beauty in those things. And it may not be beauty the way we look at beauty. You know what I did? I decided, okay, let's look at what the world thinks of beauty. And so I sit down at my computer and my little Google screen and I type in the word beauty. And I'm expecting to see like mountains, sunrises, and just all these different things. You know what it is? It gives me every time how the beauty of women has changed over time. I'm serious. That's what I got. What did beauty look like in ancient times in Egypt? What did it look like at, I don't know, you name it. Middle Ages, 20s, 40s, today. I'm searching for something, and it's all based on what's under the sun. To me, it's just nuts. I mean, I could not find any other definition in time of how people classified beauty. It was all about the female form. And I don't think that's what he had in mind when he said everything is beautiful in its time. Although, ladies, you are beautiful. Narrow-minded comes to mind. So we need to back up and make sure we're not narrow-minded as we look at God's Word and not be forced into something so narrow as the definition of beauty on Google. I know Eddie's having fun back there trying to keep up with me because I'm jumping all over the place. That's okay. Make it work. Make it work. Make it work. Also, he has put eternity into man's heart. I mean, who doesn't want to live forever? Mama doesn't, but she's 95 years old. She's ready to go be with her God. She knows she is going to live forever. But I mean, really, when you think about it, when you're young, when you're not thinking religiously, it'd be nice to live forever. I mean, people have been trying to figure that out forever. Looking for the spring of youthful spring. What is that one called? There you go. You said it. Ponce de Leon. People have been looking for a way. I mean, the Egyptians mummifying their pharaohs and putting stuff in there for them in the afterlife. Eternity is in every man's heart, every woman's heart, all mankind's heart. The idea that it would be great to be able to live. This part is really neat. Also, he has put eternity into man's heart, yet, it's kind of like but, yet, so that he cannot find out what God has done from the beginning to the end. People want to know. So they guess. They come up with theories to support what they're looking for. How long has this world been around? How did it come about? How is it going to end? We can't find out. You'll never figure it out. Nobody can go back in time. Nobody can go back in history and truly say what happened. without witnesses. And guess where the witness is? The one who made it is the witness. We can come up with all the theories we want, but they need to stay theories and not become fact in our schools because they're theories. Because you can't know. I'm chasing a rabbit. Man wants to know what happened from beginning to end, and only one person knows, and that's him, capital H. We don't even know. We know that we're going to be with him for eternity, and he gives us a little bit of a glimpse of what that's going to look like back here in Revelations. It's written in apocalyptic language, which makes it really difficult to truly understand and figure out. He did that for a purpose. What's the purpose? We're right here. So he cannot find out what God has done from beginning to end. It's a mystery. God is mysterious. He always will be. We will never be able to comprehend everything he's done. So when he said he created the world in 6 days, we just look at that and go, wow, that's just amazing. He raised Jesus Christ from the dead. Now I'll tell you what, if he can do that, he can pull off anything. Creation's simple compared to that. But even we don't know. We don't know all about heaven. We don't know what eternity life is going to be other than praising God and walking with him and being in his presence. But I promise you, we're not going to sit around twiddling our thumbs. We're not going to sit there just doing this either. We're going to be busy. Why? Because he created work. He created work before the fall. Adam was placed in the garden to care for it. We're going to be placed somewhere to care for it. We're going to be busy. But we won't be going, I don't want to go to work tomorrow. We won't be going, I'm so tired at the end of the day. Work's going to be fun. I perceive that there's nothing better than for them to be joyful and to do good as long as they live. That's what we're here for. To do good for as long as we live. To do the good that he gives us. Hebrews tells us that he has already decided what the work is. He's already prepared it in advance for us to do. I perceive that whatever God does endures forever. Nothing can be added to it, nor anything taken from it. God has done it so that people will fear before him. That which is already been, that which is to be already has been. Do you follow that circle? Whatever has been. Whatever's going to be, has already been. Now, we can look at our world and say, well, God, there's lots of things that didn't used to be. Cars, computers, nice buildings. So what's he talking about? He's talking about people. People. We have the same problems that we've always had. There's not a new problem under the sun. What's been, has been, and what will be, will be. The same things will drive us. That has always driven us since the day that Cain killed Abel. From that point on, there's nothing new under the sun with regard to man's heart. And the only thing that makes it new is Jesus' indwellment through the Holy Spirit. Then there's a new person, not a perfect person, but a new person. But we have the same issues with people today that they had 1,000 years ago and that they'll have 1,000 years from now. They're all the same. And what's number one? I'm number one. That's number one. The number one problem that people have is that they are number one. And everything's all about them. And when everything's all about you, everything else is always wrong. We will always want more. We'll not be satisfied with what we have. We'll always want more. That includes us sometimes. Doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah. That includes us. And what happens when we run into that I want more? It's sometimes it's okay. Sometimes it leads to I'm going to take what you have to be mine. Theft, war, all that's about I want. I want what I don't have and you do. So I'm going to try to get it. But here's the most beautiful piece of this what we're looking at. The end of verse 15. That which is already has been, and that which is to be has already been. Then there's that word and. In the middle of all of this, and God seeks what's been driven away. God's seeking you. God's seeking them. The question comes back, are we seeking him? He is seeking us. Even as Christians, he still seeks us. He seeks to bring us more like Christ. He seeks to allow us to know him more. He already knows us, but he seeks for us to know him more. We have to seek back in order for that to become all that it can possibly become in our life. He has made everything beautiful in its time. The day of your salvation was so beautiful that the angels jumped up and down. Your prayer tonight, maybe, will be beautiful. The angels will jump up and down. The angels will look down at you and go, I wish I could experience what they're experiencing. And I don't understand all of that exactly. I just know that's what the Bible says. That the angels marvel at what God has done for us. And they marvel at how we can respond to him. And so they rejoice when we do. And your own spirit will rejoice as you reach out to him and allow him to fill you. Moment by moment. Back up after a down. Seeking him day in and day out, no matter where you are, and especially while you're toiling, while you're working, while you're doing maybe that thing you kind of wish you didn't have to do. Everything is beautiful and it's time. Bring him into what you do, whatever that is. Let's pray. Lord God, you want to be a part of every part of our life. You want to give us, as Jesus called it, an abundant life. You want us to see you where we are. And that doesn't mean we can't have some ambition to grow in our work. But you need to be in our work. And you need to be part of those decisions. Because what's truly best for us is not always the things that the world can give us. Sometimes those things are detrimental to us because they take us from you. God, let us remember, whatever we do, you're there, so we should take you there. Allow you to live out yourself through us. To be a witness for Jesus. A loud one or a quiet one, whichever we can and how or have to be. But that God, we would not succumb to the worldly things around us. That we would walk by faith in you. And realize that you reward those who love you. If we don't see it now, we will see it then. God, you want to journey with us. You're not waiting for us at the end of the journey. You're going with us through the journey. All parts of the journey. So God, when we get up tomorrow, could we see that you are with us? And could we be looking out for what you would have us to do in that day, in that moment?